Federal High Court dismisses Nnamdi Kanu's human rights suit. ECOWAS Parliament commences 6th Legislative Conference in Abuja. Good evening and welcome to NTA Ijebu News at 7. My name is Timidayo Famoyegun. The Federal High Court Abuja Division has dismissed the fundamental human rights suit filed by the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, against the federal government.
Judge Justice James Omotosho gave the order this Monday in Abuja. Nnamdi Kanu sued the Attorney General of the Federation and the Department of State Services for 1 billion naira and damages for alleged rights violations. In the suit, the IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu claimed that the DSS and its Director General violated his right to a fair hearing by allegedly preventing his counsel from having unhindered interactions with him while he was being detained in preparation for his defense in his criminal trial. Justice Omotosho held that Kanu failed to provide credible evidence to sustain his claims that these interactions with his counsel were interfered with, that he was detained on hindered access to his lawyers, and that DSS officials eavesdropped on his conversations with his lawyers, which constituted a breach of his right to a fair hearing. The judiciary.
The judiciary, as the third arm of government and an arbiter between the other arms, is expected to exhibit financial transparency.
When you betrayed me.
Management Judicial Financial Resources was held in Abuja. The convergence of the judicial financial managers from all judiciaries across the country on Abuja is to evolve the promotion of efficiency, uniformity and improvement in the quality of judicial services in the superior and lower courts. The 3-day training with the theme strengthening financial transparency and accountability in the judiciary is meant to keep participants abreast of global best practices. Participants in the next 3 days will cross-fertilize ideas on budgeting, fraud prevention, and the development of technology in financial management. The Administrator, National Judicial Institute, Justice Salisu Garba Abdullahi, urged participants to be committed towards the attainment of efficient delivery of services to the litigants. Recently, the Effective School Program was introduced by the Universal Basic Education Commission, UBEC, aimed at enhancing efficiency of UBE delivery at national and state levels, which prescribe minimum standards attainable in all educational programs.
That an effective school is expected to have, and among others, teachers are key. The effective school should have required teachers in the subjects that are taught in the schools. So on that note, the teachers are invited, the head teachers in particular are invited to come and interact with the commission, with their own directors in the suburbs, to take home what really do we want them to do at the school level in order to promote effective teaching and learning in those selected schools.
The 2024 first ordinary session of the 6th Legislature of ECOWAS Parliament gets underway in Abuja, Nigeria's capital. At the former opening session, issues of regional integration and disastrous consequences of withdrawal of 3 member states took center stage in the face of regional challenges. ECOWAS Parliament correspondent Muhammad Ali Rabiu reports.
The Community Parliament is dedicated to the unity of member states addressing the regional problems of terrorism, trafficking and climate change. Speaker ECOWAS Parliament Memunatu Ibrahim says the 6th legislature will ensure that ECOWAS is united and be more robust to overcome the multifaceted challenges facing the region.
We must all bear in mind that our people's rights to self-determination requires that we respect their choice, which is the expression of their deepest aspirations.
Despite withdrawal by 3 countries of Mali, Niger and Burkina Faso from the bloc of democracy in the region, ECOWAS Commission President Aliou Touré and other stakeholders called for more collaboration and dialogue in the interest of the region to defend the sacred values of democracy.
It is our considered view that we need to use the opportunity to take stock of our progress and challenges over the past 50 years and draw the lessons for the future.
The challenges we face are not insurmountable. With unity, innovation, and unwavering belief in our shared destiny, we can transform our collective aspirations into enduring achievements.
The impact of climate change and bad governance have remained serious impediments to the peace, security, and economic development of our sub-region.
I can assure you that the court remains available to provide whatever support that is necessary in furtherance of this and other initiatives that will preoccupy the members during the 6th legislature.
Other issues during the session were the consideration and adoption of the draft agenda and draft work program of standing, joint and ad hoc committee, as well as draft report of the extraordinary session held in Kano. Also, at the opening of the session to last for 3 weeks, Nigeria's Deputy Speaker Benjamin Kalu was sworn in as member of the 6th Parliament. Muhammad Rabiu Ali, NTN.
Some key players in the security apparatus of Nigeria are calling on the National Assembly to prioritize the establishment of state police in the ongoing 1999 Constitution alteration process. This was the consensus at a discourse organized by the National Institute for Legislative and Democratic Studies on decentralizing Nigeria's security system. Muhammadu Rabiu Ali reports.
Over the years, Nigeria has been operating a centralized police structure despite the dynamics of each state with unique socio-cultural and security challenges. Experts say the country in need of a more tailored and responsive approach to law enforcement matters. This dialogue, they believe, is not only timely but crucial for the future of the nation's police system.
It has been argued that the establishment of state police may empower local authorities to address these challenges more effectively, ensuring quicker response and better understanding of local security dynamics.
Ceding power to federal authorities only could cause a wrong assumption that the federating units do not have the power to maintain their own issues of discipline within their respective domain.
When we're talking of policing, where you are depending on police to police your society, it means your society has failed. And I'm very serious about this. I'm very, as a first trainer as a sociologist, I think Nigeria has failed in using the social-institutional socialization and policing system.
While some panelists expressed concerns about state governors hijacking the system, they however emphasized that the benefits of the state police outweigh its risks. At the end of the dialogue, recommendations will be brought forward to address myriad of security and economic challenges facing the nation. In Abuja, Muhammad Rabiu Ali, NTA News.
Please stay tuned. We'll be back shortly.
Buddy, how far? Give me small spot, I beg. Make I play game, I beg.
Oh yeah now.
Thanks, G.
No, Zifa don't come out.
Buddy, how far now?
I got you.
Buddy, I beg, make I connect, I beg. I need to stream.
That was that now.
enjoy 100% data bonus with night data. Dial star 312 hash to enjoy.
Power your relentless ambition with ultra-high-speed data.
Glow Unlimited.
Welcome back. Flooding is a major challenge during the rainy season, and several factors compound the situation. Diana Ajale in this report takes a look at how flooding is affecting communities and livelihoods in parts of Lagos.
The rainy season is one period many Lagos residents dread, particularly those in flood-prone areas. In Agungi and Ikate communities in Lekki area of the state, for instance, a combination of coastal flooding and flash flood is wreaking havoc.
Everywhere is flooded, it messes up the car, it gets into our houses.
We are raking gutter, but the water is more than gutters now.
The water is like chemical. It chopped our keke. And the keke don't last more than a year here.
This road don't spoil my bike. Even my leg, if I show you my leg, this water don't spoil my leg, pata.
Maybe they should just add some drainage, or they should just, this drainage is high, so they should dig into the drainage.
The challenge of flooding, residents say, is aggravated by a construction process that has caused blockages, hindering discharge of flood water when it rains.
When they have started the crossover, there is a canal. Now they have blocked that canal. This water cannot go anywhere.
3 days now, never open shop because of the little rain we fall 3 days ago. And this road is major road lead from Express to the community here.
Although climate change is presenting extreme weather events, experts insist that perennial flooding in Agungi, Ikate and other parts of Lagos State can be mitigated through appropriate urban planning and effective flood control mechanisms. In Lagos, Diana Ajale, NTA News.
Let's join Austin Edemodu for the latest in the world of sports.
The Nigerian Weightlifting Federation, in collaboration with the Nigerian Olympic Committee, are engaging weightlifting coaches from the 36 states and the FCT in refresher weightlifting techniques and dynamics by foreign experts as part of ongoing preparation for Nigeria's weightlifters who represent the country in Paris.
So the seminar that is taking place here is so important to the Federation, is so important to the country, and I charge all the participants that let them listen, let them learn the knowledge from the instructor that came all the way from America. And after that, when they return back to the state, they should hold another seminar among themselves there to try and impart the knowledge, but they should not just take it himself.
We've been in camp for the past 2-3 months, you understand, so the athletes are ready. We've seen the clips of what they can do, and hopefully they will make the country proud.
Nigeria has 2 weightlifters representation in this year's Paris Olympics. Meanwhile, ahead of the Paris 2024 Olympics, stakeholders are optimistic that if given the necessary support, Nigerian contingents will surpass their previous records. This follows a solidarity march and exhibition by athletes in commemoration of this year's Olympics Day run in Asaba Delta State. The state governor, Sheriff Oboriwori, was represented at the event by the Chief of Staff, Johnson Eriju.
They should be up and doing and be fair and ready to be very competitive as we proceed to the
Federal High Court dismisses Nnamdi Kanu's human rights suit. ECOWAS Parliament commences 6th Legislative Conference in Abuja. Good evening and welcome to NTA Ijebu News at 7. My name is Temidayo Famoyegun. The Federal High Court Abuja Division has dismissed the fundamental human rights suit filed by the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, against the federal government.
Judge Justice James Omotosha gave the order this Monday in Abuja. Nnamdi Kanu sued the Attorney General of the Federation